Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.
All right. Good morning to everyone. This is a little bit of an impromptu live this morning. I made a purchase yesterday after leaving work, and I'd been thinking of how can I get another guitarist in here and playing, and also something for myself too, to be, kind of a silent rig when I need to. So I went out and I purchased a, let's see, is it showing up? Did I move it? I don't know. Let me move this over here. There it is. A Boss Gigcaster 5. So I thought that a lot of folks that watch the channel really want to see, some options for getting their guitar into the computer. I've been a big supporter of the Rodecaster Pro 2, and that's been perfect for, taking a live rig, miking it up, and running it over. But I wanted to see about something that I could go direct, something simpler, and something that maybe viewers of the channel would be interested in getting to be able to get their guitar in, have a built-in processor, and have sort of the same functionality. So we've got it there. I haven't opened it yet. We're going to unbox it, going to figure it out. We're going to see how intuitive it is, and just be kind of a laid-back stream this morning. I've got my first cup of coffee here. I've got my Rode, what do they call it? Wireless Pro Go microphone hooked up right here. So one of the limitations of that is, when I have coffee, you might hear me swallow. So that's awesome. I thought that was just awesome. So we'll move this out of the way, and we'll get over here real quick, and we'll see who we got with us this morning. And first off, I do want to give a big shout out to all of the supporters of the channel, all the channel members here. We've got a couple of new members that have been added on, which I have not gotten them on here yet. Like I said, this was kind of an impromptu go, but a big huge shout out to all of our channel members. We do have channel membership available if you'd like to help support the channel in that way. Helps to keep me doing the things that we're doing here, like this, getting the little tidbits and extra items and testing it and showing it for you guys. So appreciate all the channel members and all the supporters. We get over here to the chat. We've already got, wow, we've got quite a few. We've got 20 in here. Let's see. We had channel member Patty Dill was first in. Welcome in, Patty. Always good to see you. There's Mitch hanging out. I'm sure you might be interested in this, Mitch. Maybe an option for you and some of your buddies that you're helping out. Let's see. That's OU crew. That's me over there on that computer, in case anybody is curious. We've got channel member Rob Blackmore Officials hanging out with us. Good to see you, Rob. There's Quentin. What's up, Pops? Up early this morning, huh, Quentin? Must have had a kind of early night. Got some good rest. We've got channel member Sean Hockey's here saying good morning. Good morning, sir. Sean says, thanks for the gift, Ryan. What gift is that? Just the gift of my, beautiful face this morning for you to look at? Appreciate it. Welcome in, Sean. Good to see you. We've got channel member Stephen Franklin is here with us. Cool. See, there's Wall of Cries. Sorry, can't stay. Have to go run some errands. That's all good. Let's see, there's channel member Jimmy Biter is hanging out. Welcome, sir. I know Jimmy had tried the Gigcaster 8, but the one he got was used, and I think it had some knobs broken off or something, so he didn't get the full effect of it, but we'll try out a brand new one. This one's the 5 and not the 8, so not really sure what the limitations are for the 5 as opposed to the 8, maybe some storage memory cards or something like that, but we'll test out the 5 and see how it goes. Excuse me, just. All right, who else is here? Let's see. We've got, there's Zach Thong hanging out. Welcome in, Zach. There's John Shane, one of the OU crew. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sure he's busy with some work stuff. Any of you guys want to jump in? Let me, just John, you know the way. Let's see. Who else is here? Looks like we've got Mr. Sova's with us. He's not here. He will be later. I think that's today. He will be going live with Fruitcake Tony from some rock and roll shows. There he is. He's staying there, getting ready to go stalk the parking lot for the George Lynch autograph. So we'll see a little bit of him later on the Fruitcake Tony show, and Fruitcake Tony's link to his channel is down in the description if you haven't checked that out yet. Channel member Greasy Monkey Guitars is here, and I can just hear John saying, "There can be none greasier." Welcome in. So I think we've got everybody so far here. So without any further ado, I'm going to add this camera to the main here, and I'm going to switch cameras over to, let's see, where is it? Is it that one? Yep. So I'll slide over there and we will get started. Got to change headphones over, and yeah, this will just be kind of me hooking this up and seeing what kind of issues or how smooth it goes, and see what happens. So grab my coffee and I'll head over there. Before I do, I won't be able to get to the chat over there. Mitch says the 8 has 8 tracks while the 5 has 5. Well, that makes sense. Like he says, that's a coincidence. The 5 has 2 XLR inputs and a stereo line input, while the 8 has 4 XLR line combination inputs. Very cool. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. There's John. None more grizzy. We've got Conspiracy Music is here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Let's see. Anybody else popping in before I move over? All right. So that'll be the last of the highlights that I can do while I move over to the other computer. All right. Let's get started. All right. Let's see. Get my headset on. There we are. Let's see. YouTube Premium. No thanks. I don't need that over here. Let me get the chat popped up here. At least I can see the chat over here, and I'll try to monitor that as we go. All right. So get that moved out of the way, and we're going to show this right here. So the Boss Gigcaster 5. Is that showing up like it should? Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's get started. We're going to pop it open here, show you what we got. So right off top, we got the Gigcaster 5. It says startup guide, read me first. Well, we'll be sure just to chunk that out of here. All right, so this is what we've got. We've got, looks like a power adapter. This looks like they're like that ASMR too. Let's see. I think that's what does that say? GCS 5. Probably proprietary to Roland Boss. All right, we're going to need this, so we're going to go ahead and get everything going here, get it ready. All right. Looks like you got pretty good length of it as well. That's good because I don't know where I'm going to plug this thing in. All tangled up. There we go. Get all this. Oh, that's just a bunch of spaghetti there, isn't it? Let's see. So So yeah, that's a good, I'm stretching it out here across my arm span. It's probably a good 5.5 feet worth of cord. So that should be able to get you whatever you need. Let's see. Mitch says, OU812, just curious, when are the specs on your PC or PCs you run? I'm a PC nerd. The one that I'll be hooking up into now is it's an Asus laptop, and it has, if I remember correctly, it's got an AMD Ryzen, what is it, a 59 something or another, 8 cores. It's overclocked. It's got a 2K display on it, and it has a what's the video card that was in this? 3080 Ti in the laptop. So it's a pretty powerful little laptop. I bought it a couple years back for, you know, some mobile use, mobile gaming, whatever, and it should be perfect for this here. Any kind of computer that you're hooking these interfaces into, I would hope that it would be updated enough that it has a USB-C built into it, because it seems that a lot of times the audio, you know, the speed that it needs to get into the computer and back and forth really relies on that USB-C. So I would recommend any computer that you're hooking up for this purpose to have a USB-C capability. They do have USB-C to USB-A adapters, but I think that Jimmy tried that and it worked somewhat with his Rodecaster, but he may have found some limitations with that. He could probably let us know in the chat there. But I would recommend something that has USB-C built into it. But that's just my personal opinion. And speaking of personal opinion, everything that you see here is going to be my personal opinion. I purchased this with my own money. So not sponsored. Nobody's paid me to do this video. So this is all mine. All right. So the only thing left in here is the Gigcaster itself. So I can tell you right off that I'm a little disappointed that they don't include a USB-C cable, because I'm sure you're going to need that. So if you go out and buy this and then go all the way home and you don't have a USB-C cable laying around, you got to go get back in the car and go get your USB-C cable. So that's the first thing that I notice. You know, when you purchase a product, you would hope that it would have everything that you need to hook up. You know, is that a gray area there where, you know, USB-C cable should be something that you already have, or should they include that? I don't know. Let me know. So yeah, Jimmy Biter says adapters were a fail, at least for me. So yeah, that kind of emphasizes that need a computer with USB-C built into it. Mitch says, very nice. I have 2 Ryzens coming up on 5 years. I'm ready to build a new desktop, but mine still work great. That's the same with me, Mitch. I've got over on my desktop, it is a 9900K. So, you know, I think I built that computer back in 2018, 2019. It's got a 2080 Ti in it, 32 gigs of memory, probably about 20 gigs of solid state drives all through it. And it's been fantastic, you know, for what I need. So I've been thinking of maybe building a new one, but at this moment, that one's been working fine. All right, so much for unboxing. Everything is out. Let's go ahead and get this box out of the way. And we'll move this over here. A little more ASMR there. All right, so there it is. Hopefully that's in shot there. Let me get rid of that. So over on this screen that I have in front of me, I just have the chat up, so I can't see what's going on unless I look over there and say, okay, yeah, I can see it. All right, so let's go ahead and just open this up. See if there's anything important in here that says, don't do this before you do this. I know everybody likes all that ASMR unpackaging stuff. All right, so let's see what this is. So let's see, Boss info start. Okay, you can scan it and it'll give you the probably the same thing that's in this here. Read me first. Using the unit safely. Well, I think I pretty much know not to poke my finger in the electrical outlet. So let's see if we can just bypass this, and let's just see how intuitive it is just to hook it up and kind of go. All right, so let's see, startup guide. Enter the following URL into your computer, follow the instructions, Let's see. Yeah, turns the button on. Yeah, so there's really nothing that says don't do this before you do this. Sometimes there's like a driver that you might have to download for your computer. But yeah, let's just see what happens. You know, if somebody goes and buys one of these and just, let me just plug it all in and see if it works. So let's do that. All right, so I'm going to flip this around. Let's see, I guess I need to get the power cord hooked up here. So it looks like that's right there. So we'll get that plugged in. And there's a USB-C. Let's just show the back of this real quick. Hopefully everybody can see that. Get your inputs right there. I'm not sure what they all are, but we'll take a look here. All right, so it says that there's two, looks like mini headphone, your power USB-C. So it's got a spot for a foot switch. I guess if you wanted to get one of the Boss foot controllers for the guitar effects that are in there. I'm assuming that's what that is. Let's see, so this is output, looks like here. You got a right and left so that you can send it to computer monitors or whatever you've got. And it looks like these are right and left inputs. And then of course you got XLR inputs here. Now, one thing that I learned after I bought this was that input number 1 for XLR is shared, or it overrides when you plug in a guitar in the front. So if for some reason you have 2 XLR microphones plugged in here and you plug in a guitar, you have to pick which one you want to use, either the guitar or the microphone in the back. So you can't use both of those at the same time. So for my purposes here, that's pretty much just going to eliminate the XLR input number 1 right there, which is okay because I don't really plan on having too much else plugged into this over here. So my little mini refrigerator has kicked on over there, so you probably hear that in the background as I talk. All right, let's get this going. All right, so power. Let me find a place to plug this in somewhere. Let's see. Can't unplug anything there. I've got a spot over there on my Furman. Let me see if that's hot. Nope, that one's not going to work. Oops. So we'll have to go there. Okay. Now there's no plastic to peel? What? It's part of the joy of getting something like this, to peel the plastic off of it. I don't know. That's a little disappointing. Step your game up, boss. Come on. All right, let's see if this will power on. There it goes. Let me turn this around so everybody can see. So it's going through some kind of initialization, I guess. Check the chat while that's going on. Hey, see Nerd Halen is here. Welcome in, Caleb. We got Paul Airmount. Robert. Sorry, Paul. Welcome in. Let's see. Mitch says my fastest is Ryzen 3800X on Asus X570 Tough Gaming, Wi-Fi, RTX 2070, 32 gigs of DDR4, 3200 G-Skill rip jaws. Cool. All right, so this has come up and it's asking for date and time. So everything is backwards to me for you. So now everything is going to be backwards for you. Let's see. I'm going to zoom in on this just a bit and try to get that into the shot for you best I can. Let's see, how's that right there? All right, so it's asking for a year, which is 2024. I think this is the 4th month, and it is the 6th day, I believe. And for me, the hour is it's in 24-hour time. Is 11 for me, and I think it's about 9, something like that. And apply. Okay. All right, so apparently there it goes, and it's ready to rock, I guess. I don't know. So we got some sliders here. These feel like they're made of plastic. There's some wobble, a little wobble. All right, not very smooth. A little bit of yeah, I mean, they're not Rodecaster quality as far as feel, but I don't know. It is what it is. All right. So, all right, I would assume that that's ready to go. We've got some headphone stuff here. All right, so that's your levels 1 and 2. We've got sound. We've got effects. So I'm assuming, let's see, these right here, sound, Gigcaster app not found, effects. Okay, so there's some effects that you can add to whatever, I don't know. All right, so let's just continue on. So I know that I need to hook up an XLR mic. So I've got that right here. So we're gonna go into number 2. Since I know that number 1 will be disabled when I plug a guitar in. All right, and I also, since I'm handy, have a USB-C cable here ready to go, which is plugged into my laptop. All right. So what I think I might do, be easier for me to just move. What are you talking about, Quentin? All right, I'm going to take this zoom back out a little bit. There we go. Okay, so USB-C is hooked up, XLR is hooked up. I'm going to come over to this computer here, and we're we're going to see what's going on with it. So did it recognize it when I plugged it in? Let's see. I'm going to check some of my sound settings here. Let's see, GCS5 picked that up right away. All right, so I'm going to turn the volume on the video here that I'm doing. And we'll see if we see it coming through here. So that should be, I don't know where that should be. Let's see, I guess that's that right there, USB. So that'd be this channel. So if I turn that up, okay, we can see the volume going up and down. So it's recognizing the sound coming from my computer. Obviously, I don't have headphones hooked into that because I'm listening to my main stream computer over there. So what I might do is, as we get this hooked up, I may hook into StreamYard from this computer and then kind of go from there and see if we can switch over to this one to see how well it broadcasts. So I also have this microphone right here. So that would be on line 2. So if I turn that up, let's see. So that shows that that would be muted, and that should come through headphones. All of this typically would need to be turned on for your headphones. Let's see, it is recognizing a microphone there, talking into it. There's not a whole lot of gain. Let's see. So if I touch number 2, okay, so that brings it up, and it says input. Let's see, it's microphone. Then you can go to EQ and balance some EQ levels there. Is this in shot good enough for everybody to see? I guess. Let's see, so you got effects you can add to your microphone, I guess. Delay effect level. Reverb send. Okay, so let's go back up here to input. This one, no, this doesn't need phantom power. Are you sure to apply phantom? No. Okay, so phantom power is off. Pretty sure this one doesn't need it. I'm going to boost up the gain a bit on it. Let's see, so that's plus, okay, so it's showing you right here, plus 10. Let's see, check, 1, 2, check. Nope. That's going to need a lot of boost. Let's go 30. Check, 1, 2, check. It's getting there. A little more. You can see it's giving a gain indicator right there, so we'll go 37. Check, 1. Man. Of course, I guess on the Rodecaster, it's up to plus 50 or so on my SM7B. Check, 1, 2. Okay, that's starting to get it up into the right levels right there. So we'll back that down to probably 46 or so, and that's kind of peeking into the yellow that I can see. All right, so that'll be ready to go. Okay, let's see, so get out of there. So you just select these little buttons here, and then you can come in and adjust your whatever you're doing for that channel. So let's check the USB. Boy, that's got a lot of, I guess maybe about halfway is where that needs to be. Let's see, let me bump that gain down. That shouldn't have all that going on. That's pretty hot coming into it. Let's see right there. Okay, that's looking good for the USB level. That's right in the middle of the yellow that they're showing there. Okay, so that's good there. All right, so it also has Bluetooth. Let me see how easy that is. I'm gonna grab my cell phone. If I don't roll over wires and fall over out of the chair here. Okay, so let's see what Bluetooth. You can do that. It says disconnected. You just hit pair. Connecting. Let me go to my phone and go here, Bluetooth. It's searching, it sees it right there. That's pretty simple. Select it and it's paired up. It's good to go. And let's see. Okay, so that's done, I guess. Let me get to something here that I can play. Do I have any music on this thing? I don't know. Let me go here. And I will go to, let's see, I'll just go to YouTube. I'll go to my channel. Let's see. And let's see. Let's find where Randy was. Let's see, giving it to the Les Paul. Yeah, right here, that'll do. All right, so it's showing indication that stuff is coming in. Let me make sure the volume is up. Okay. So that's coming through there. I can see that. All right. So you probably want to leave that at 0 and control your volume from your Bluetooth device, because as I turn it up, it starts to spike it there a little bit. So that's interesting. Okay. So that's done. That's connected. That's working. So you can have your phone hooked into it, similar to the Rodecaster. Okay, so I guess this is output level here. Let's check that. All right, so that's main out. So I guess that would be your outputs from the back. And let's see, pretty intuitive so far. This is touchscreen, as everybody can see. So USB output. So main monitor, auxiliary in. Not sure what that is. Let's see, main. Okay, so you can just adjust your levels for that. Monitor. Not sure what that is. Maybe the output. I don't know. And auxiliary in level. So that may already be some of the levels that we set. So just at different areas that you can find it. I don't know. Talkback. Let's see what that is. So talkback. Looks like there's something for a headset there. You can set it for particular channels. So I would say that Bluetooth, you can turn it on and off, looks like. I would assume, I'd have to figure out what that is once I get into it. Talkback, that may be where the other person doesn't hear themselves when they're coming through. Usually that would be called a mix minus, but I don't know. I have to figure that out. All right, so it looks like everything is going here, and this is your main volume control for your output, I guess. I wonder, that probably doesn't do anything. If you've got headphones, you can control your headphone volume there. But this will be your final mix out, I'm assuming. So that would be what goes back to a stream or something. So interesting. Let me check the chat here and see if there's any questions. Let's see. Scott, member for 3 months. Thank you. Thanks for the member status, whoever gifted. Yeah, that was the other night. We had a new member came in, LC, and he gifted 10 memberships. So you got one of them, Scott. Let's see. Mitch says, I'll be curious if you can mimic a wet, dry, wet with the amp effects in there. I am too. So I'm thinking that there's probably some kind of software that I download. So I'll come over here to the computer, and I may get that card and see. I may actually have to follow some of the instructions. All right, so enter the following URL. Okay. I know this is going to be fun. Roland. Let's see, .cm. SS. Why do they do an underscore? Really? I mean, come on. Enter. Okay, so that comes up with owner's manual. And let's see, updates and drivers. That's always good to have. You would think if they give you a website to go to, that it would immediately just pop up. Okay, let's see. It says select GCS-5. All right, let me scroll here. Okay, it does not have GCS-5. It has Gigcaster 5. So we'll select that. And it does nothing. Okay, so already the frustration is mounting. Okay, here it comes. It's the website. Okay, so there's an app. There's, let's see, Gigcaster 5 system program. There's an app for Windows 10 or 11. One for Mac OS. There's a driver for Windows 10 and 11. That might not be a bad thing to go ahead and download. How to install the driver. Download and install the driver from this page. Click the download button, right click the downloaded file. That's pretty self-explanatory. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll download that file. We'll get that installed. So some of this may be boring, but this is, you know, the actual steps that you would go through. Okay, so they downloaded it as a zip file. Great, thank you. So let me go to that folder. And got to get that extracted. Let's see, setup. Yes. Okay, installation complete. So that was pretty quick and painless. All right, so it also says that there is, let's see, a system program and then an app for Windows 10 or 11. Let me see what this is. I'm going to see what the system program is. Probably tells me in here, but, you know, like 99.9% of the people out there, I'm not going to read it. System program. Check the version of the system working on your GCS5 before downloading the archive file. Press power switch, then it will turn on. It's already on. Press menu switch of the display. Menu switch. I don't see that. Is that there? Yeah, there it is. Push the setup switch of the display. Setup. General. Okay. And open general screen. Display indicates the current system version. Okay. So I have, I guess, version 1.03. All right. Let's see, there's a update 1.05. Let's see. 1.05. Okay. So I need to download this. I like to make sure that when I get something, I do all the updated stuff before I start getting into it. All right, let's see. So that was 1.05. And of course, that's a zip file as well. Oh, what the heck? Let's see. Extract. Okay, and then there's more zip files in there. Let's see, that was first. Okay. All right. So that makes no sense. All right. Let's see. Okay, so it says updates will be carried out in 2 parts. Be sure to perform the update twice according to the procedure. You must not rename the extracted file. Never turn off the power while update is in progress. Otherwise, the system program or the Gigcaster 5 itself may be destroyed. So the Gigcaster itself may be destroyed if you don't follow these instructions. Okay. Please install the extracted system program file into your Gigcaster 5 according to the following procedures. Hold down the sound button and push the power switch, then it will turn on. Okay. Connect the computer by a USB cable. Okay. All right. So this apparently looks like you need to do some preparation here work, because I would hate to see this thing explode and be destroyed. So let me hold that down. Sure to power off. Yes. And it also says preparation here work, because I would hate to see this thing explode and be destroyed. So let me hold that down. Sure to power off. Muted over here. Okay. All right. Okay. Is this exciting or what? Okay. Hold down the sound button and push power switch. Sound button, power switch. Okay. Connecting sound. After a short interval, the message preparing appears on the display. So updater is connecting. I don't know. It says after a short interval, the message preparing appears on the display. That okay, so following these instructions to the letter, I don't think are going to do anything. I think that I need to plug this USB back in now. Yeah, see, connected. Reword your instructions there, boss. Okay, connect the computer by USB cable. Once connected, the message connected appears. Okay. A GCS5 icon drive appears on the computer, which it did. Copy and drag and drop all the files included in the folder. First, copy, drag and drop all the files included in the first folder into the icon. Okay. Boy, this is all convoluted here. Okay, so let's see. Downloads. Go back over to... Where was that? Was it here? Nope. Okay, there it is. All right, so it says to drag. Does it say to drag the first folder, second folder? You know what? I'm pretty computer savvy, but these instructions are junk. Okay, so that one's copied. So it says just to do the folder. It didn't say anything about the zip file. I don't know. Maybe we'll get to see one of these blow up live. After the copy is complete, eject the drive from your computer. Okay. Let's see, that's that. There and there. Okay, so eject. Okay, ejected. now it says right click on the icon in my computer or the removal disk and execute eject. Yep, I did that. Message. It says updater, no file. Please turn off power. Let's see. Okay, turn off power. All right, so let's try that again. It says sound, power button, connected. And now it says the folder is empty. Okay. You can see the frustration is mounting here once again. Yep, there's no. Copy that. Okay, that's copied. Copy that one. That's copied. And then it says to exit, eject. And it says no file. Please turn off power. Okay, so following their instructions to the T, this is not working and the frustration is mounting. So that'll be something that I figure out later. So let's just carry on. Let's get rid of that. All right, we're going to power this off. And we're just going to go with the version that's in there. And if I decide to keep this, then I'll figure out how to update it. Okay, so we're connected there. We're connected there. We've got volume here. Let's see. If I keep this, that's not. Let's see. Turn this back on. There we go. Yeah, more vodka to the coffee, Quentin. Greasy Monkey Guitar says, I never really liked the manuals that come with Boss products. Difficult to get, super small font, and the fact that I'm a legally blind tech retarded boomer, it just gets to be a big pain in the apple. I agree. Quentin says, Ryan, start speaking French. 3, 2, 1. Let's see. I bet it just wants the zip file and not the folder. That's the thing, is the folder was the zip file. And if I unzip it, it does not put it into a folder. So it's weird. I'll figure it out later. I'm sure it's just something simple that I'm overlooking. Let's see. Frank C says the same procedure for the Katana amp. It's a bit confusing at first until you go through it. Yeah, I'm sure it's just something simple. Let's see. Steve Brand is here, channel member. Welcome in, Steve. Good to see you. Why are you allowed to touch buttons on anything, Quentin? Quentin is not allowed to touch anything at all. We got Alonzo Guardia is here, one of our channel members. Welcome in, sir. Let's see. Mitch says, exciting for me. I love this stuff. All right, well, let's see if we can get this going. I see that everything is going through there. The microphone is hot over here. So what I might do is I'm going to switch these headphones that I have on over to here, and I won't be able to hear myself through what's going on over there, but I will continue over here and I will hear myself, but it'll be delayed. So that's going to be just really great and exciting. Don't you love live YouTube? All right, let's go. All right, so let's see. Plug that out of there. So my headphones are now dead to that computer. And since these will be hooked up over here for the duration, I'm hoping. Obviously it's not that size. Can you see that? Does it help when I do that, Quentin? So fortunately these, obviously you can unscrew that. That's one thing I like about these Audio-Technica headphones is it doesn't have just a push-on adapter. You actually have to unscrew it. But once you unscrew it, it's probably going to get lost anyway. So, all right, I'm going to put that up there where I'll never find it. And I'm going to route these headphones through the proper hole in the desk there. And I think that I'm going to put these on headphone 2 since the microphone is coming in on 2. And something about that talkback, I think, because it shows microphone 1 would be a microphone headset or a headset that has a microphone. So that might be a special feature on that one. Okay, so let me turn this up. And I should be hearing something through a microphone, I would think, or through my headphones, but I do not. Let's see. Check, check. What the heck? Did I go into the wrong spot? Oh, I did. I'm blind. So that'll go into here. Okay. There we go. I can hear. And let's see this volume. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close down this over here and I'm going to go to StreamYard. So I can no longer see the chat over here just yet. Let me get logged in. What the heck? That's not what should be that there. Why is it telling me to log into StreamYard over here? Okay, turn that down. And let's see. Yeah, that'll be fine for now. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay. All right, I hear myself here. I can already tell, unless that's through the computer. Well, that's got a little bit of a delay on it. It's making it hard for me to speak, hearing myself with that delay. That's irritating. Maybe that's the talkback thing. Yeah, let me check that right now. Or no, it could be because I'm hearing myself through this and not that microphone. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm going to mute this microphone. Hang on. Okay. Are we getting anything from this microphone here? Yes, this is working. No, it's not. Hello. Check, check. 1, 2. Check, check. Check, check. Testing 1, 2. Anybody? Can you hear this? Okay. Mitch says yes, he can hear it. I've got an echo over there. I need to go turn those headphones off. So hang on. There. Okay, check. Did that turn those off over there? Yes, it did. Okay. So now, let's see. I can hear myself. Okay, so that sounds normal. That's not bad. I'm not happy with the level of it though. Let me go do anything there. Oh, that one there. I guess I turn this down. Am I back? We got sound back. Okay, sorry about that. Like I said, this is live. Mistakes will be made. All right. So I was just going through those settings there, and I was just noting how I didn't hear a whole lot of difference with them being changed, but maybe you do on your end. A little high mid all the way down, high mid all the way up. I can hear some minor difference there. It may just be the dynamic of the microphone that I'm using that I don't hear a whole lot of change there, but we'll kind of go through. Let's see, here's the highs. I definitely heard a shift there. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot at all. So we'll leave that right about in the middle where it was. Low cut. Do I need low cut? There's all the way up to 16 kHz and down. Low cut, flat. Again, I don't hear a whole lot of change in any of these settings. The pan will go all the way to the left, which again, I don't hear any change in my headphones. Maybe you do. I don't know. Pan all the way to the right. Doesn't change anything here. So I wonder if, let me look at something here. Let's see, settings. audio. Okay, echo cancellation. I can turn that off. Stereo audio. Let me turn that on. Let's see. All right. John says, nope, it's broken. Rob says the audio is not as refined as your main setup, but it's fine. Well, you know, it's going to be something as a backup thing over here. I think that what I'm hearing through my headphones is not bad. Let me go back to the main screen here. And our level there, I can come up a little bit here. And let me check my level here in the StreamYard as well. My audio automatically adjusts. Okay, so that's all the way up there. Let's see. Yeah, John the guest caster. Mitch says, hardly hear you now. It should be coming through. Should be. Let's see. Man, I can crank it, but we're starting to get into the yellow. Let me turn that down a little bit. I'm assuming that this is the output volume to the stream. I don't know. Oh yeah, I was in here and I was looking for a gate on this. Let's see, so that should be in effects, I would think. Don't need a compressor. Don't need to enhance. I want a gate for the microphone. Let's see. What is that? Nope. Can't do that. Let's see, where did I have this before? What did I say, 45, 46? I don't know what I did there. Okay. There's got to be a gate in here for this thing. Yeah, that's really loud. Turn that down just a bit. I don't know. Alright, so that's all the EQ. I don't see anything for a gate. This. There we go. That's full center. Does this work if I go all the way to the right? I don't hear a change here, but is it only sending right channel? Do you only hear me on your right through the stream? I don't know. I mean, according to this, it should be because it's panned. Your volume mic is low again. No change. Let's go back to here. Set it back to center. Okay. So the mic volume is low again. I haven't changed anything. I don't know. Let's see what effects. Let's see. I came in. Enhance, delay, reverb. I don't know. Why would you want that on general? USB auxiliary in is off. Insert, pre-fader, level, which is, I don't know. Reverb send. Dynamics remain. What does that do? Now it's on. Hey. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's way better. Everybody still hear me on the stream? I hit a button and it took all the background noise out, and sounds like it improved the quality of the mic. So Quentin says yes, it's good. Yes, good. Okay. All right, yeah, that sounds way better. That took all of the background noise out of it. So let me go back up to the EQ here. And let's see, let's pull the highs down. Low cut. I don't want a low cut. High cut. Let's see. Lows, bump that up just a bit. Low mid, come up a little bit. Frequency, I'm not hearing any change there really. I don't know. All right, we'll just go with that. I think the microphone sounds pretty good right there. We'll go back to the home screen, and it looks like, let me bump this up just a bit here. Okay, so that should be right about where we need to be. That's about minus 12 to minus 15 or so. All right, so I think we're good. That should be right about there as well. Okay, so we're good there. Okay, so I'm able to change over everything to this stream here, right? Should be, because I got mic, I can hear. Let me change over a camera, this camera here, to this computer, and yeah, be right back with that. Okay, so the other stream or other computer, I have completely ended my connection over there. Give me just a minute, and I'm going to hook up this camera into this computer, and then we'll continue on from there. Oh shoot, we do lose the overhead though. Yeah, let me. Okay, like I said, this is live. Whatever. Hang on. Get this microphone off of me here. Okay, I got to change the camera over. Give me just a second. So let's see. This is going to go dead here. Probably take. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let me adjust that there. I don't know. Okay, so that camera is now into here, and that is off over there. Okay, so you should see the overhead camera, and let's see, that's a little bit hot, I think. For my taste, maybe I just turn those down just a little bit. Like so. And okay, all right, so looks and sounds good. Thank you, Mitch. See the overhead camera. We're back onto this now. All right, so I'm sure that there's got to be some kind of something here. Okay, so this channel, we're going to input guitar. Okay, so I'm going to grab a guitar and let's see what happens with this. clean the mouse clicker? Oh, it's just discoloration. It's not dirty. Mind your business, John. All right, let me grab a guitar. Okay, so guitar in hand. All right, so that's coming through here on my side. And let's see, it's showing that maybe a little hot. Clean guitar audio. Okay, so we have dry guitar, which is what we should have, I guess. Okay, let's go to, let's see, EQ. I don't want any EQ on the guitar. Effects. Okay, so here's some patches. Premium drive. Let's see. Diamond Crunch. What the heck is that? All right, how do you get the, I guess you go to effects. Go to different banks here. What the heck? Go back to guitar. You would think that if you hit a, let's go to preset, premium drive. Yeah, I don't know why that's not coming through. So maybe it's not built into this. Maybe it's something you got to run through the computer. So let's download the let's go back to that Boss website and we'll download that Windows app. I'm going to put the guitar down for a second. At least we know we got signal. So it may be something that has to be enabled through that app. So let's go. Let's see. Boss. What was it? Okay, so it was the app for Windows 10 and 11. I do remember now I was going to do this. And then I got sidetracked by that update not working. All right. Download the file. Okay, and then it says download the file, blah, 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 zip. The downloaded file is an archive file in a zip format. Right-click to extract all, and then follow the instructions. Okay. Let that go. My coffee's cold now. All right, so it is installing, and it's writing a whole bunch of files. Launch the app. Okay, so the app is launching. Let me come over and see if I can share that screen. Let's see, share screen. I will share the window for Gigcaster app. And let me see, did that get added in? No, it did not. There we go. All right, everybody see that, I'm assuming. Let's see. And okay. All right, so it says choose a device to connect with. I guess that would be the GC S5 there. I'll say okay. You are using an older system program version. Update to the latest. Okay. The GCS5 is not connected to a computer. I'm pretty sure that it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it is. All right, so this is just looking like channel. It should be, yeah, inputs guitar. So obviously it's not communicating with it at the moment. So, boy, it just didn't want me to do anything on that, did it? Well, so I guess before I can do anything further and figure this out, I can't do it live because I have to turn that off. Because when I turn that off, I'd have to reconnect all that over there. And that's a big pain in the A. I don't know. Steve Brand says tantrum in 3, 2, 1. Well, I mean, you would think, for being marketed as a Gigcaster live streaming, plug your guitar in and go, that you would just be able to plug your guitar in and go, right? Well, not so much. You can plug your guitar in, but it has no effects in it. So input there, guitar. Yeah, I mean, there, effects. This has your patches here. Let's see. It's got all kinds of, I mean, you would think that, what is this direct mix? Maybe, I don't know. Let me grab the guitar again. Nothing. This is what it sounded like when I came down and R2 was jamming with his DAW, and he was just down here making all the faces and everything. It was funny. Not as funny as this is. Rob says it's probably easier to adjust everything on the laptop opposed to on screen of the Gigcaster itself. Well, this is pretty straightforward, but it's not working. So I don't know. Can everybody still hear that clean guitar? No. Okay, so you're still hearing that. I guess that just mutes it to my headphones there. All right, so I don't know. I would assume that this would be, I mean, this should be ready to go, right? You just plug it in, you select what you want, and it should come through. Premium drive, lead. Oh, yeah, fantastic. Yeah, this is not very intuitive. What does that do? USB auxiliary in. No idea. Didn't change anything. Input is guitar. Oh, I guess you can. I don't know what. You hit one button and it just screws everything up. All right, so that's 2. Input 1 is guitar. Gain -4. EQ. What? Hang on a minute. What is this? Fix. Don't tell me. Okay. All right. So right here. Okay. All right. So why all this was doing nothing in the past is you've got a power button to turn that on and off. So let's see. High cut. Now we should start hearing some stuff happening with these low cut right there. Let's see. High. Check, 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 check. Okay. I think I may have figured out what's going on here. All right. So now this should pan everything to the left. Yeah. And then that would pan everything to the right. Okay, but since this is channel 1, I don't want any of that. Okay, but what I do want is effects, so I have to turn them on right here. Grab a pick. I don't know. I'm already thinking that sounds kind of crappy, but it almost sounds like Quentin's tone, but not quite as crappy. Let's see. All right, let's see what we can do here. don't know. It sounds like it kind of lacks body to it. I don't know. Let's just see what some of the other presets sound like. Let's go back to the first one, Premium Drive. I don't know. Maybe I'm spoiled by my real rig setup, but so far I'm not too terribly impressed with this. All right, so let's see what this is. Channel 1, insert pre-fader level. I don't know what all that is. I have to figure that out later. All right, let's see. So I guess you can come in and you can select, let's see, compressor, phaser, overdrive type. Okay, so I could do like a, let's see. Ooh, a metal zone. Ooh. All right. I'm not too. Let's try a rat. All right. Let's see what amp. Let's see what we've got. We've got transparent natural. Whoops. Transparent natural boutique. Let's see what boutiques. Let's see, turn it. All right, so let's go to boutique and supreme. Maximum. Let's see. Juggernaut. No. Crunch. X Crunch. No, that sounds like Quentin's stuff. High gain. Let's see. Modded. JC120. Twin combo. Deluxe combo. Tweed combo. Oh, come on. Diamond amp. Brit stack. Let's see, rectifier stack. Match combo. BG combo. I guess with some diving into this, you might could be able to tweak what you need. Ooh, that's for bass. Concert. What the heck is that? Let's see. And that's the end of... let's go back to the orange stack. Where were we? Wasn't there something that was called like a Brit stack. Let's see, gain. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff to adjust here. Let's see. Okay, we got some sag. Gain. Let's bump that up just a bit. Alright, let's see. And I wish that wouldn't go so fast. Bass, middle, treble. Said this was a Brit stack, right? So all that needs to go all the way up. Give it more. Nope. Alright, let's go. Dang it. Solo switch. So that's just a boost, I would assume. SP type. Original 4x12. Let's see. Microphone. So you got all kind of different options in here. I mean, it's not sounding horrible. So we got a noise gate there. What is this? Alright, so we got EQ. So a lot of different stuff that you can set here. So we got effects delay. We're going to go delay stereo. Let's go stereo 1. That's not doing anything. Time. Let's see, 2. We're going to set this to 250. Come on. You hold the button, it goes quicker. Feedback. That sounds more like reverb to me. Effect level. Alright, so let's see. I don't think that's doing anything. I can't hear any delay. Oh, you gotta turn it on, don't you? Whoa. Want any modulation on that? Let's see. I don't want any ducking on it as well. Direct level. Alright, let's go back to that feedback. Cut that down a little bit. there. Bring that down. I don't like that latency on it. Let's try a different one. Stereo 2. That's a little bit better. 250 millisecond effect level. Come up a little bit. Direct level. That should be the direct guitar signal, I would think. All right, let's see what else we got. Reverb. Turn that crap off. I'm not much for reverb, but we'll play with it a little bit. Let's see. Hall. I want like a plate. No, not room. Plate. Let's see. Let's take that. Low dampening up a little bit. Depth. I wish they had a panning for it. So it's got tone, density, modulation rate. I don't want that much. Let's see. I don't see any way to pan it. That's all right, I guess. Bring it down a little bit. There we go. So if you tap the number, then you can get some plus and minuses. That's okay, I guess. Let's see what this is. Patch level, BPM. I don't know why you need a key. Bass mode's off. FX on off. I don't know what any of that stuff is. So let's go to, let's see, that's noise suppression, EQ. Delay is on. Let me bump this up and see what happens. Well, it's certainly not my tone. There's some different, presets in here, but just trying to quickly just dial something in. Certainly not, not my regular feel. Let me try something. Actually, I'm gonna change guitars. Let's see. So I'm gonna mute that. And I'm going to start a backing track over there, and then I'm going to play it over here, and we'll see how it mixes in. So I'll be a minute getting back to it. I don't know if my guitar cord is long enough to reach. Yeah, maybe. All right, let's give this a shot. So here's kind of my thoughts on this thing. Perhaps if you go in and deep dive and, do all kinds of changes and tweaking and this and that, you might could find something that you could work to sound out. I may be spoiled with my setup that I've got, thinking that this could even compare to it. It doesn't. For an option for someone to have something fairly affordable that they can plug in a microphone, a guitar, and get some pretty cool stuff going on. I mean, this is not a terrible sound. I don't like that delay that's on it, and you could probably figure out how to get rid of that, but I mean, so far that's the best sound that I've found on it. Let's see if we can kind of tweak that a little bit. All right, let's go to the effect. Whoops, I want that on. Delay. See, I wonder if that's. See, there's like an initial pick attack on that, or a delay on the pick attack, which I don't like, and I'm not sure how you would get that out of there. Maybe that's just the stereo one effect. I don't know. So pan, let's see what pan does. Delay. Pan. There we go. Not a big fan of where that modulation is. Direct levels 100%. Effect level, let's turn that on. Down a little bit. Tap time. Not bad. Got to get rid of some of this reverb here. It's got a hall on it. Let me just do like a little room or something. And it's, what is that? Type. Oh, goes back to delay, reverb. And let's see. see, go back to delay. And where was that? Effect level. Let's bring that on down. Reverb is still driving me crazy. Let's see, room. Let's see if I turn it off. That delay sounds like it's got some kind of reverb on it. Let's see. I really don't want any kind of modulation or anything on it. Maybe that's... Alright, reverb. Yeah, let's leave that off. Let's see what chorus is here. Let's turn that on. Stereo. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting into God mode here, right? Alright, let's see. We've got stereo 1. Stereo 2. Turn the rate down. All right, so okay, like I said, if you get into this thing and you start dialing some stuff around, every little different thing that you add on or change or this or that, and there's probably some cool presets that are already done that you can probably download that somebody's already kind of figured out. I'll have to look at that a little later. But for like Mitch says, for $480 or whatever versus thousands of dollars in my other setup, you couldn't be closer to the truth with that. It does sound pretty decent. So for what you get with this, you've got an automatic interface into your computer. You can stream with it. You're good to go. This would be all that you would ever need. You could take this with you if you go over to a buddy's house. Say I went over to Randy's house for some reason. I could grab this, take it with me, plug it in, and it would be ready to go. So for, the $500 after tax and all that, this may be well worth it. I'm spoiled with my other setup. It certainly is not my other rig, but this is actually sounding pretty good. A little dark, but there could be some adjustments to get that, more. I don't know. I have to play with it for a while. Maybe get that down a little bit. There we go. It's decent. What's up, Billboard J? Yeah, it has an app for it. I haven't figured out how to get it to connect it. It may just be because I just need a reboot or something. Let's see. Mitch says, this big question, are you going to keep this? I may have to play with it a bit more off stream and see. I really need a solution for somebody else to come in here and plug in and play. The latency from here to there with the backing track going on that computer is no different from anyone else that would jump on and play. So I don't know. Let me hit that track again and see what it sounds like with this setup here. Caught on a cable. I have to get up. Sorry, I was just kind of trying different stuff, listening to different stuff. Wasn't concentrating really on the playing. So, a lot of clams in there. All right, so I think that that's kind of where I'm going to leave it for today. I mean, I think I got a pretty decent sound, just hitting a few buttons, selecting some of the presets, and just kind of changing a few things. And there's still a little bit of something I need to work out of that, but I think that would kind of be more of like what my main sound would be. Still a little bit of an attack delay on that, but I think that would probably be workable. All right, so let's see. That will be guitar down there. I don't know. I think that'll about do it for today. What do you guys think? Worth it? Gigcaster 5. The 8, obviously more channels if you needed to bring more stuff into it, but for something quick and easy, backup kind of rig, I mean, this would do the trick. I think that I'll probably keep this because I've been needing something for the laptop over here. It'll be perfect for somebody else to come in and plug into. And like I say, with a little tweaking, I think I can get it to sound probably better than what we just had. But yeah, I think it's worth the bucks. For someone that just wants to, like I said, plug in, go, that's it, easy. Select something. I think this would be very, very feasible for you. For what I do with miking up the rig over there with the 3 different cabinets along with a vocal mic, I needed at least 4 inputs for that. The Rodecaster was the only way to go. I personally think that the Rodecaster is probably a little bit better product, but of course it doesn't have the guitar stuff built into it. There may be some other things that I might try to go into the Rodecaster for like a silent setup. So I don't know. For the time being, though, I think I'll keep a hold of this and play with it for a bit. I don't know. I've got some other ideas that I could get another Rodecaster over here and then come in with something small like a little Line 6 Pod Express that they're coming out with. I don't know what's going to sound better. So it just depends on if I can get a better guitar sound out of this thing. But take that out of the equation and you just need something to plug right into your computer and go. I mean, this thing is pretty cool, cost effective, and yeah. So I don't know, my thoughts. But all right, what's going on here in the chat? I haven't paid attention here much lately. Let me scroll up just a little bit. L Bar J is still trying to get probably his Rodecaster to work properly. We got a room set up waiting for you, L Bar J. I think John was going to try to help you, so reach out to John and see if he can help you out today. Zach Thong's doing good today. Mitch has some thumbs up. Let's see. Just chatting with each other in there. Rob says, sounds good, but like you said, it definitely is a work in progress. All in all, it is decent. Yep, I believe so. I think that's about it. So, I don't know. Anything anybody else wants me to try on it, or a lot of products out there that do some of the same things? Yep, for sure. It's just trying to find that one that, for me, it's all about the sound. I mean, I can give up a couple little features here and there if the guitar sound is right on. But I mean, so far, I mean, the mic sounds pretty good, from what I can hear coming through. I'm streaming directly, like I normally do. So I don't know. I think it's a pretty good little setup over here for a backup. If something happens to my computer over there, I can jump over here and go. And it's a very similar, kind of layout to the Rodecaster. And I can plug in a guitar and rip with it. So, yeah, I think, for cost wise, I don't think you can go, much I don't know, in another direction and spend the same kind of money and get what you get out of this. So there's that. All right. Rob says try your GL2T. I mean, we can give it a shot and see what it sounds like. Let me swap over. I'm pretty sure it'll just sound like that, what we just heard. And see, this is the problem that I've had with most things that are, digital. You got your Line 6, your Helix stuff and all that. It just has that digital fizzy sound to it. I don't know, sounds like a fake guitar. I don't know. So there we have it. We have done a unboxing, hookup, and testing of the Boss Gigcaster 5. I think without reading any instructions for it, we did okay. Probably a little deeper dive into some of the instructions would help out to figure out some of the different settings. Like I said, there may be some downloads that are available for different patches and whatnot that somebody may have already kind of tweaked for different things. So I'll probably do a deep dive into that and see what we can come up with. But for the most part, like I said, pretty cool little unit, and it'll be pretty good fit for over here, I think, for just this laptop setup. So let me know what you think in the comments. Any suggestions that you may have if you've dealt with this thing before, and let me know. So I guess we will see everyone tomorrow, Sunday's community jam. Hopefully we'll see LBRJ in there. We get him all set up with his Roadcaster, and see the crew over there, and have our normal show. So all right. Well, I hope this was entertaining, at least for everybody. I know it was a kind of a I don't know, dive into the unfamiliar without reading the instructions, but I think we figured most of it out. So I'll go through it some more, and we'll maybe do an update on a live stream with it and see where we're at with it. So All right. I guess we will, let me see. Let me get that off of there. There we go. So appreciate everybody hanging out. Was there, let's see, anybody that I missed? Hey, there's Dory. Welcome in, Dory. Hopefully we saw everybody. There's Xterra Bill. Peace and chicken grease. Right on. All right, so we will see everyone Saturday, and until then, later.
Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.